It is my current goal to do a solo challenge every single week where the Pokédex entry that I use is equal to the sub count that I have on this channel, which currently at this time is 485. We're almost to the goal of 500, but at 485 we are taking a look at one of the way too many legendaries introduced in Gen 4, Heatran. Now, it starts off with just Ancient Power, which is more than enough for the first gym because it's Flying type. Then that plus Fire Fang, which I learned in the middle of the Gym 2 fight, takes care of Gym number 2. For Whitney, she's actually not that difficult. It just takes a little bit of time to whittle her down because she's a little bit beefy with the Milk Tank. And then for Morty, I don't have Bite or Crunch, but honestly, even though I don't have anything super effective, Fire Fang is more than enough to get through. Now, I don't really know how I won this one. This was a first try situation. I just went in to sort of probe and see how bad this fight was going to be because he was going to be very super effective against me, and then I just kind of won by happenstance. So there you have it. Not happenstance is Fire Fang against Jasmine. At the end of the day, the Steelix is just very beefy and my physical attack isn't great, but eventually we win through as well. And then for price, we honestly still have the Fire Fang and the Ancient Power duo, which is super effective against everything with the exception of Seal, but Seal is not hard to beat. Then finally for the 8th badge, we basically just go through here with our Ancient Power, and then I have Hidden Power Grass because I need something for all of the water and ground types that are super effective against me. That felt like the best possible matchup, and that leads us to the rival fight, the final one that we have. He's not hard at all in this generation, but this is more to prove a point about how friendship works in the games, especially now with friendship-based evolutions. This was a good storytelling thing. He's incompetent, but not the same way that the rivals become incompetent in future generations, which is frustrating. Up next, the Elite Four begins, and honestly, Crunch is pretty much all that I need, although I do still have that Hidden Power, which will be great, and because there's still some things that are weak to Fire-type moves, I have that at my disposal as well. The Fire is also going to be great for Koga because he's more Bug than he is Poison here in the Elite Four, so that is also an easy win. Then Bruno is actually, for once, a little difficult just because I'm so weak to basically everything that he has, so it does take a little bit of clever planning on this, and it gets very close, but we make it through. For Karen, don't really have anything that's great against her team. We're not really super effective, but it just kind of comes down to pure power, not the ability, just the fact that, we're kind of powering through with a legendary Pokemon. And then Lance lets us take it home. It ends the way it began, which is basically just spamming Ancient Power because all of his Pokemon are also part flying, so Rock type is more than enough, and that is how Heatran becomes a champion in a solo challenge. Subscribe today to see that Pokédex number go up, and we will see when we make it to 500 to end this series.